Assalamualaikum and a very good day. Here are today's news.
An opinion about what is life like living with Haze. Malaysian scientists have found a new virus. KDT makes history, and world's saddest dog becomes one of the happiest.
As we all know, haze is a big problem in Southeast Asia and all fingers are being pointed at Indonesia's forest fire. Smoke from Indonesia's forest fire has reached all the way to the Philippines. Many schools in Malaysia and Singapore have closed down due to the API index reaching over 150, and in some places such as Borneo and Sarawak it has reached over 200. Not only schools have been affected by this haze, many flights have been delayed and some even cancelled due to the amount of haze in the sky. Many have blamed Indonesia for not doing anything and stopping these forest fires, and they are not doing anything to stop it anytime soon. But many people have blamed the Malaysian government not doing enough to do anything about this current situation. Many have said they have lacked leadership and are not doing enough to stop this current problem that we are all facing right here in Malaysia. I had the pleasure in meeting one of the most important men here in Malaysia to get his take on this current situation. Assalamualaikum. We are now currently facing a haze problem in Malaysia. I am now with Musni Sham to get his point on this current situation. Good day.
Good day.
The first question I'm going to ask is, how do you think haze can affect people in their daily lives?
Haze definitely can affect people in their daily life if, especially those with the respiratory problem, because it can affect their health. If you go out currently without a mask, and if you also have respiratory problem, you are definitely going to be not healthy, because the particles in the air will block the system, and you'll definitely contract asthma, and you will definitely not be well. Even in my office currently, there are some staff who is down with asthma due to the haze situation.
Oh, thank you. The second question I'm going to ask is, how do you think haze has affected Malaysia as a country?
Well, definitely if it affects the health of a lot of Malaysians, especially those with respiratory problem, the productivity level of Malaysians will definitely go lower or go down, and directly or indirectly affects the productivity of Malaysia as a country.
Okay. So when do you know that you can't really go out of your house?
Oh, definitely when I can hardly see the road or I can hardly see the next building next to my house.
Final question is that, how do you think we as Malaysians can fix this problem or solve it?
Well, personally, I don't think we as Malaysians can do much with regard to the current situation, because the current situation is due to the open burning in our neighboring country in Indonesia. I pray very hard that our government is working together and also helping our neighboring country Indonesia to combat the problem. But we as Malaysians, however, we can safeguard our health by wearing masks when we go outside, to curb or to limit our activities outdoor, and drink a lot of water, and more importantly to remind each other to take great care of each other's health, especially in this haze situation.
Thank you for your elaboration of the current situation.
You're welcome.
So those back home who have respiratory problem, please take care of yourself, because as we all know, hospital bills are quite expensive nowadays. Thank you and have a good day. Malaysian scientists have found a new virus that has been caused by the ever-growing haze situation that they are currently facing right here in Malaysia. They call it Garu Jerebu, and it is caused when haze comes into contact with an animal's fur for too long. If skin does come into contact with these animals' fur, intense itching occurs, and the only known cure right now is to wash thoroughly with water instantly. That's all for our first segment. Right after the break, world's saddest dog becomes one of the happiest. Dude, you ready to go? I have everything right in this bag. Everything? Watch. Camera. Wallet. Phone. Another bag. Shoebox. Pillow. And a dustbin.
Dustbin? We're just going to KLCC, dude.
Oh. Assalamualaikum, welcome back from the break. JDT or Johor Darul Taksim had made history by being the first Malaysian team to win the AFC Champions League, courtesy of a 20-minute goal by Argentine Leandro Velasquez. Here's Liaku Harms with more on the story.
Johor Darul Taksim played their first AFC Cup final against FC Istiklol of Tajikistan at the Pamir Stadium in Dushanbe in Tajikistan. JDT scored on the 23rd minute when Argentine Leandro Velasquez pounced on a poor clearance from the goalkeeper from the corner. FC Istiklol went looking for the equaliser and nearly did with this strike of the ball. From the resulting corner, they nearly did score an equaliser, but however it was cleared off the line. However, they did get the ball at the back of the net, but it was ruled offside. JDT hung on to be the first Malaysian team to win the AFC Cup.
Before this year's tournament, the furthest any Malaysian side have gone was the final, and that was by Selangor F8 in 1967. But however, they did lose 2-1 to Israeli side Hapoel El Taviv. World's saddest dog becomes one of the happiest after finding a new home soon after being sent back to the shelter. Lana, a Labrador Retriever mix, was dubbed the world's saddest dog after a picture of her being sad and miserable went viral on Facebook. The picture stated, "Urgent foster home needed for Lana, the saddest dog in the world." Rescue Dog Match, the organization that took care of Lana, received over 3,000 applicants requesting to adopt the canine. They responded to all the support by saying the response from the world to help Lana find her a home has been nothing but amazing. The number of hits has caused our website to crash and we had to make alternate emails because our servers could not handle the traffic. Lana was adopted as a pup but was sent back at 10 weeks old after snapping at her family's children. She was so demoralized when she got back to the shelter, she did not want to go on walks and not even food and water was able to liven up her spirits, with staff saying it was like her world shut down. Though the home is not permanent, with pictures like these, I think Lana is back in business and they hope to be getting her a permanent home in the next 3 weeks. That's the news for today. I'm Ukail. Assalamu alaikum and thank you for watching.